Hello friends, welcome to my channel and this new video. Today's topic is the geopolitics of dal tadka, India's global influence. Let's dive into it. Take a look at this. It's a simple, comforting bowl of yellow lentils sizzling with spices. It's called dal tadka. For over 1 billion people, this is the taste of home. It's delicious, it's affordable, and it might just be one of India's most powerful geopolitical tools. How can a humble bowl of lentils shape international relations? Well, the story of this dal is the story of modern India. It's a story about stability, influence, and the quiet, simmering rise of a new kind of world power. To really get India's ambition, you first have to understand its kitchen. Before a country can project power, it has to secure it. And the most basic form of security? Feeding your own people. You can't be a global player on an empty stomach. This is where the story of dal begins, not as a diplomatic tool, but as the very bedrock of national stability. For decades after independence, India relied on food aid to feed its massive population. But then, thanks to an agricultural revolution, it completely transformed itself. Today, India is a global agricultural powerhouse. It's the world's largest producer of pulses, the lentils that go into dal, and the biggest exporter of rice. This journey from dependency to dominance is one of the most incredible and overlooked geopolitical shifts of the last 50 years. At the heart of that food security is the lentil. Dal is the great equalizer. It's the most accessible and affordable source of protein for hundreds of millions, from a farmer in Punjab to a programmer in Bangalore. It is, quite literally, the fuel for India's demographic engine. A dish like dal tadka represents a promise that the nation can sustain itself. This self-sufficiency is the stable platform on which all of India's ambitions are built, allowing it to engage with the world not as a nation in need, but as a nation that provides. Once a nation is stable at home, its influence starts to travel. For India, that influence doesn't just come from diplomats and defense pacts. It travels with its people. The Indian diaspora is now over 32 million strong, one of the largest and most influential in the world. And wherever they go, they bring their kitchen with them. Suddenly, every Indian restaurant in New York, every Diwali feast in London, and every home-cooked meal in Dubai becomes a small, unofficial embassy. At the center of this cultural expansion is that comforting, universal taste of home. It's the flavor of a dish like dal, a simple meal that carries the entire weight of cultural memory. This is the engine of soft power. What does that mean in practice? It means using this, a bowl of dal, instead of a tank to win hearts and minds. It's the art of attraction, not coercion. Indian food, right alongside Bollywood and yoga, has become a massive tool for building goodwill and shaping how the world sees the country. It creates a sense of familiarity, of approachability. When a nation's food is loved, its culture becomes more recognizable. This grassroots gastro-diplomacy, happening in thousands of restaurants and homes every single day, is amplifying India's influence on a scale no official government campaign could ever hope to match. While the diaspora builds influence from the ground up, food is also being used with surgical precision at the highest levels of statecraft. This is gastro-diplomacy, using cuisine to achieve diplomatic goals. And India is becoming a master of the art. Forget stuffy, formal state dinners. Today, diplomatic tables are stages for strategic messaging. When India hosted the G20 summit in 2023, the menu was a carefully crafted statement. World leaders were served an elaborate spread of dishes made from millets, ancient grains that are both climate resilient and incredibly nutritious. By showcasing these superfoods, India wasn't just serving dinner, it was projecting an image of itself as a sustainable and innovative leader. The message was clear. In a world facing climate change, India has solutions, and none of this is by accident. These culinary choices are designed to be icebreakers, to foster a sense of camaraderie where formal talks might stall. When a foreign leader visits, the menu is tailored to send a message of partnership. Even street food has become a diplomatic tool, with ambassadors famously sharing their experiences trying everything from vada pav to litti chokha. The simple, communal, and sustainable spirit of a dish like dal is being scaled up to the world's most powerful tables, subtly communicating India's foreign policy goals. This food power isn't just for show. In the high-stakes world of geopolitics, an agricultural surplus is a hard strategic asset. India's ability to produce huge quantities of staples like rice, wheat, and pulses gives it a powerful lever in world affairs. Food has become a new currency of power. India's decisions on food exports can send shockwaves through global supply chains, giving it real influence. In times of crisis, India has strategically used its food reserves as a diplomatic tool, providing humanitarian aid to neighbors like Bhutan and Mauritius to build goodwill and strengthen regional alliances. This strategy is especially important as India positions itself as a leader of the global south, a reliable alternative to China's influence. While Chinese power is often projected through big infrastructure projects and loans, India is building partnerships based on the most fundamental human need: food security. In this new great game, the humble lentil, multiplied by millions of tons, transforms from simple nourishment into an instrument of statecraft. So, one simple dish tells a grand story. It starts in the kitchens of 1 billion people, providing the stability for a nation to dream big. It travels across oceans with a vast diaspora, building an empire of soft power, one restaurant at a time. It shows up on the plates of presidents and prime ministers as a powerful diplomatic message. And finally, it becomes a strategic asset, a currency used to navigate the turbulent waters of global politics. The journey of dal tadka is a perfect metaphor for India's rise. Like the dish itself, India's strategy is adaptable, nourishing, and accessible. It's not about asserting dominance through force, but about building influence through culture, sustainability, and reliability. It proves that in the 21st century, a nation's power can be measured not just by the size of its army, but by the appeal of its culture. Dal tadka is just one example of how an everyday item holds geopolitical weight. What other foods or cultural symbols do you think secretly shape our world? Let me know in the comments below. The global order is changing, and the nature of power is changing with it. You don't always need a military pact or a trade sanction to make a statement. Sometimes, you just need a good recipe. So the next time you see a simple bowl of dal, remember, you're not just looking at lunch. You're looking at a symbol of resilience, a tool of diplomacy, and a key ingredient in India's quiet, steady rise on the global stage. As the world grapples with massive challenges, the very qualities of this humble dish, sustainability and resilience, will only become more critical, ensuring that India's culinary influence continues to simmer at the heart of its strategy for decades to come. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Urban Monk Nest channel and turn on notifications. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.